Hi everyone. No, hold on. Hi everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my Instagram. Welcome to Facebook, wherever you're watching this from. So today we just want to talk about how our IELTS went. You know, I've written my IELTS exam the second time, and Albert here has done his own of recent as well. So I decided to be a good thing, to come here and talk about the difference, because he did the computer-based and I did the paper-based test. So we're just going to be comparing both tests, and then compare and contrast and see which one is best, which one is easier, which one is more comfortable, and know which one you're going to go for if you're planning to take the test. So I'll just give it to Abba to introduce himself. This microphone is very small, so please try to hear us. All right, Abba, tell them about yourself.
Hello, my name is Albert.
Yeah, and where are you from?
From Lithuania.
Okay, and what did you take? You took
I took the computer-based IELTS test.
And how did you find it?
It's quite difficult, to be honest. Yeah. But I think it's more convenient than the paper-based one.
Okay.
The first one.
Okay, and I'll just start with the, what's it called now? The listening. How did you find the listening? Yeah, you can hold this.
Yeah. Listening was probably the easiest part of all the parts.
Okay.
I found the reading to be the most difficult one.
Okay, so is it the same thing as, having to, what's it called now? Having 3 tests. You're giving 3 tests and then you have 40 questions to go through, so it's the same thing. And are you giving an extra time to go through your questions?
You have time to review your questions, answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how about the listening, like I said? How many questions do you get?
I think 30.
30 questions.
Yeah, I answered about half, maybe more than half right.
Okay.
I hope so.
So how do you, is it that they play it in the background when you're doing the computer-based? Do they play it in the background? Because in my paper-based test, it was played in the background and everyone was, listening and then noting their answers down. So how was it during the computer-based?
You just tick the boxes. And,
so where do you hear the audio from?
you have the headphones.
Just like this one?
Yeah, pretty much.
So just like the one okay, so everyone has their individual.
Yeah.
All right. So during my own paper-based testing in Nigeria, we did have the headphones, and then we were listening, and everyone had their own individual headphones. But when I took my second test in the UK this year, it was really different. It was different. It was, and the voice was being played in the background, and then everyone had to listen. If you miss it, you miss it. You don't have your individual ones, and we're not so much in the room anyways. I think we were about 10 people in the room. Yeah, so they had 3 rooms, and we're grouped in 3, and we're also giving 40 questions, and I think it was 40, and then you listen in parts. It was 3 parts or so, and I think it's the same thing here, just that the difference is you have your headphones. Albert also wrote his own in the UK, and he recently did it, and like we said, it's the computer-based testing. So as we've seen now, it's just like the same thing. It's just like the same. Even the headphone, you can still get it in paper-based testing, comparing it to the one I did in Nigeria. So how about the writing? How did you find it? Just give us a brief.
Writing was great, actually. Yeah.
And go on. How did you find it?
Yeah, I had a topic. What's the difference between science, technology, and art?
Science, technology, and art.
What would the life be? It's kind of what's the difference between both? Between science and art.
Okay, so when
what happens when they meet together, sort of.
All right. Did you write the academic or general?
Academic.
Okay, so you had to write. Is it an essay or?
Sorry.
Is it an essay you had to write or just?
Essay, yeah.
Okay.
first you had to summarize the chart,
Okay.
and then you had to write an essay,
No.
250 words.
Oh, okay. It's the same thing. And then how about the part one writing? Is it you have to? Do you have to explain a graph or
Yeah.
a map or something?
Yeah.
Okay. My own testing in writing task one, I was given I think description of crude oil or something between two countries, like the amount of crude oil that was consumed or something like that. I can't remember the details between two countries, and I was to write it out, like explain it in letters in writing. That's what it's all about. Just
What was your essay about?
my essay was about, I think, I'm trying to remember trying so hard to remember. My essay was about what my opinion was. It was an opinion essay, yeah. What my opinion was about a certain topic, and I was to give my opinion, say why it is wrong, say why it is right. I can't remember the exact topic, but I think it has something to do with history also. And I was to talk about why I think that thing is the right thing. And then, do you remember what your essay was about?
Yeah, as I said, what's the difference between science, technology, and art?
Okay, science.
And what happens when
Okay.
they meet together?
All right. And then you're writing task one, sorry. You're writing task one. What did you have to do in writing task one?
Like the first part, to analyze analyze and summarize the chart.
Oh, okay.
It was about how many people are getting to these certain services within 15 or less minutes within urban areas and rural areas.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's that for that, which is like the same thing as well. And then my reading was, have we talked about reading? No. So my reading was, I was given three tests, and questions were 40, and each section had 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes to answer each section. So the first test was easier than the second one for me. Then the second was easier than the third. Like the hardness gets more intense as it go by, and you had 60 minutes altogether to answer everything. Was this the same with yours? How was it like?
It was really difficult. I think I messed it up.
No, you don't say that. How did you find it overall? Do you think it was hard? Do you think
It was really hard, yeah. I got 3 texts on different topics.
Yeah.
Like something about Mayan civilization.
Yeah.
And then something about mosquitoes and resorts.
Oh.
I don't remember all the topics.
Do you think that time was enough for you using the computer based?
No. That's the reason I think I haven't answered all questions, because there wasn't enough time.
Yeah, so the
just
time
1 hour
is really
should be enough.
Yeah, no. So I think I prefer paper based because of this time thing and all that. I mean, you have the papers in front of you. I know you have the computer in front of you as well, but the time it takes to type and all that, don't you think that kind of affects
for writing?
For reading now, answering the question, reading it on the phone. Do you think, as well as for writing as well, do you think it's easier to type or to write?
I'm a fast typer.
Oh, okay. So you're good
1 hour
with it.
for me was more than enough.
I know I'm a fast typer somehow, but not as fast as writing. I write faster than I type. I type fast on my phone, but not not on computer. All right. So how about this speaking? Did you have to speak to a computer? Did you have to speak to a person?
No, definitely not a computer.
Oh, okay. So you had a
real person here.
Okay. So the speaking is different for computer based.
I was worried the most about speaking, but it went much better than I thought.
Okay. So it was easier than the rest part, would you say? All right.
I like the topic that I got.
What was it? Do you remember?
What job do you want?
What job do you want?
What job do you want?
That's a funny speaking. So,
my dream job or something.
Yeah. All right, that's right. So overall, what would you advise? Would you advise someone to go for the paper-based or the computer-based?
I'd say, in my personal opinion, then I'd recommend to go for computer-based.
Well,
it seems more convenient.
I'm having a contrasting one. I think
I was
would
afraid that
prefer.
if I do writing, then my writing might not be readable or something.
Yeah. Oh,
That's what I chose.
okay. Oh yes, I get that part because my writing is whack. My handwriting is whack. I get that. I get the feeling. But then again, yeah, I don't know. It's all depending on what you want as a person. Whether you feel you're faster writing on paper or faster, typing on the computer. It all depends on what you want or what you feel. And yeah, so that's all about it. You can drop your questions in the comment section or tell us what you prefer, if you prefer the computer-based testing or the handwritten, that's the paper-based IELTS testing. All right.
Did you have a lot of papers or something?
Oh yes, yeah. We were given extra sheets. So when you're writing, doing the paper-based, you're given extra sheets to write if you run out of space. How do you do it?
Yeah, we had a little piece of paper where we could have some notes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so and then when you're writing, you can never run out of space on computer, can you?
Yeah.
You can't.
Definitely.
No. So I did ask for extra sheets. I write a lot, so I asked for extra sheets for both part 1 and part 2. And yeah, we're not giving like an extra a sheet to write rough things like rough sheets or something. We're just giving the one that we use for our writing when we run out of space. And yeah, that's it. Do you have anything you want to tell us? Anything at all? Advice? Anything?
Not really. No.
No. Okay. Well, me too.
I wish it was cheaper.
You wish it was cheaper. IELTS can never be cheaper. They are always rude and mean.
Yeah. Did you pay the same price?
Yes, I did pay £200.
200.
Yeah, how much did you pay?
I paid 195.
195.
Yeah.
Okay, so I paid 200, which is roughly the same thing. And then the time it takes to come out. So the paper-based testing takes 13 days for the results to be out, and then Abbott said 3 to 5 days. So Abbott was 3 to 5 days because it was computer-based, and then mine was 13 days. I know the time is long, but like I said, I prefer paper-based testing. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly do so. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Thank you.
Yeah, subscribe to my channel as well.
And subscribe to Abba's channel. I'm going to be dropping the link under the description of the video. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.